What is the significance of Lorelais Claddah ring, and why was she wearing it on her left hand? First, a Claddah ring is an Irish wedding ring, which, when worn on the right hand facing out, means that you're available. Facing in means you're taken. Facing out on the left hand, on the ring finger, means that you are engaged, and facing in on the left hand and means you are married. By the way, this is no-no. I do believe the ring was a present from her dad, perhaps. I just remember she really, really wanted to wear it. And if I'm not mistaken, it's possible that it only fit on that left middle finger. One thing that I do remember was there was one day she forgot to wear it to work. And at the time, I wore a Claddah wedding ring as well. So I remember Sasha, my set partners, asking if we could borrow my wedding ring to put on Lauren's finger. I found it today. Story time of my Claddah ring, and boy, is it a story. So I got my Claddah ring from my parents after we had gone to a Renaissance fair. We saw it at a booth, and I was like, oh, that's cute. Let's get it. I wore it all the time, and when I met Colin, it was on my finger facing out because we were not together. On the very day of our first date. Now, this first date was crazy because, let's just say 2 days before, I had fallen off the stage into the orchestra pit and wrenched my neck. I went back to work after going to the chiropractor, and Colin and I held hands, and we sort of said, let's get together this weekend and have our first date. I was wearing a neck brace, and we spent the entire weekend hanging out together. It was very sweet and very romantic. And that is the day I told Colin about the Claddah ring. I said to him, you see this ring? You see this ring right here? Well, it is a Claddah ring. When it is facing out, it means you are available. I then took the ring and I switched it around on my finger and showed him that when the ring is facing in, it means that you are taken. Hint, hint, get the nudge. We are in this right now. And if we are not, you better tell me right now and get the hell out of here. And he didn't say anything. He was like, oh, that's cool. And then I showed him that when you take the ring and you put it on the other finger and it's facing out, it means you're engaged. When it is facing in, it means you're married. When Colin proposed, his mother gave him his grandmother's diamond engagement ring. So then I had both rings on my finger, and it was a little awkward. So what I decided to do was I wanted to preserve both rings. And so we had a ring made that fit around the diamond engagement ring. And in order to do that, because I wanted to keep the Claddah, we popped the heart out and had the hands fit around the diamond. And that's the ring that Lorelai had on her finger for one of those scenes. I don't think it was that scene, but it was definitely on her finger for a moment when Lauren forgot to bring her ring to work. That's my wedding ring, and it was on Lauren's finger for at least a scene. No, stop.